What's up? It's Jen Brown. Welcome back to my channel. I'm out running some errands today, so I thought it might be fun to do kind of a more traditional thrift with me. I'm at my local Goodwill, well, one of them. I may or may not go to the second one today. We'll kind of see what happens with that. If you happen to see my local thrift with me that I did last month, this was not the Goodwill I went to, but I just wanted to kind of focus. That video was more about showcasing different places. This is just like a much more kind of chill, just I was in the area and I thought I would see what was up. I have a couple of things that I've been keeping a lookout for. I'll like put up my like Pinterest stuff here too, but I'm always looking for like 80s, early 90s stuff. I'm always kind of on the hunt for interesting looking blouses that I can wear to work that are just like, not just like a plain t-shirt, something like that. I am starting to look for fall, like a tan kind of camel colored, either a pair of overalls or like a pair of like nicer joggers. And I'm also interested in trying to find some shorts, like those nicer pleated shorts that are really in style right now, maybe in that color. There's a few other things that I can't think of right now, but I'm just kind of keeping an eye out for things like that just to see. I also am going to be checking out the homeware section because I am going to attempt to make my own soap. I'm following some tutorials. I've been interested in trying that out for a while, but I want to get, you need like containers to mix the soap in and like spatulas and things, and so I wanted to see if I could find something like cheaper than dollar store stuff here. So we're just gonna go inside and look around and just see what we find. Okay, that was actually better than I thought. That there was kind of like nothing at first, and then I grabbed a couple shirts that I thought, that sort of like puffy collar shirt I grabbed that one and that black one, even though they were smalls, just to kind of like have something to try on. It started to get a little bit more crowded, so I kind of stopped filming. But the dressing rooms were open, so I'm glad I got some footage in there. I, like, literally right after I turned the camera off, I saw those shorts, and I kind of couldn't believe it. So I only got 3 things, but that is perfectly fine. I wasn't going in with the intention of purchasing things, and I try to really make sure I'm buying things that I think are like really special. So that's why I decided to leave like that black shirt. That suit broke my heart a little bit. Like, I tried looking up the brand. It is vintage, but it's one of those kind of like, it's just called like Petite Classics or something. Like, it didn't have like an actual brand name, but I don't think you almost put my shades on, but I want a suit like that. It was so perfect. It just needed to be one size up, but it's okay, because like I honestly have a blazer already that is really close to that color, so I think I could either find a skirt that was close enough and I could just make that be a suit, or just find a suit in a different color. But I do think I am going to go to the other Goodwill, just because this one, it's a lot of really old stuff, a lot of stuff with stains, a lot of stuff that is like really, really worn out. You have to dig quite a bit more to be able to find good stuff here, and like a lot of all those, I was looking around in the homeware, and that area was really crowded, so I didn't film, but like all of the spatulas and stuff that I was looking at, like they were all priced at $1.99, which like I'm okay with paying higher than dollar store prices to get something secondhand, but like they were all pretty like beat up. I was like, I could buy a brand new one of these at the dollar store for half this price. So I want to go look at the other one, because it's a newer store, so I think they have just, it's bigger too, so hopefully I'll be able to find some stuff there. Yeah, so we're gonna head over to that store. Okay, so I'm officially exhausted. I was in there for, I think, like an hour. Not a lot of luck on the clothes. I did find one shirt though, which is totally fine. I decided to get adventurous with trousers. And that one pair was growing on me, but it didn't have pockets and the fit wasn't 100% great, so I left them. But I scored kind of big in the kitchenware stuff, and I got what I needed for soap making, so that's pretty exciting. So I'm gonna head home and have a super late lunch and get all this stuff washed so I can show it to you in the haul. All right, I'm back home now, had some lunch, relaxed a little bit. Now we can go ahead and do this haul, and then once I wash all the clothes and stuff, I'll film the try on portion and kind of stick them in here. I got this really cute little pot for $2.99. I find that I use this size of pots a lot when I'm cooking, and the two that we have are always dirty, so I thought, like, I really love this blue color, and so I thought it would just be nice to have another one, and the like non-stick coating isn't like, it's scratched a little, but it's still going pretty strong, and I thought it was really pretty, so I was excited to find that. I got us these little ramekins. They were $1 a piece, I think. Yeah, we have a bunch of these, but I just really liked this kind of like smoky color to the glass, and I use these a lot. This I actually got, this was like a whole set of like flour containers, and one that said coffee, and like, another, I think there was a tea container and stuff too. I honestly would have loved to get the whole set, but some of the containers that were bigger were a little bit pricier. This was $1.99, and I actually bought it because I thought it would be really cute to put on this shelf somewhere. It just says milk, but we might actually use it, I don't know, but I just thought it would look really cute on this shelf up here behind me. Then I got this for $2.99, which is technically a bowl, but because it's ceramic, I should be able to put it in the oven. I just think having like single serve or like double serving containers that you can just like eat out of and then cover, and not having to like transfer things to Tupperware all the time, I think is really nice. And again, I love the color. I'm a sucker for things with little handles. I don't know why, but I really like this. They had a bunch of them, so I was able to pick out like a really nice one. Then for, like I said, I was interested in making soap. I was able to find a spatula that was in really good shape for 99 cents, so that was really awesome. And then I also just got this for 99 cents. It's just like a plastic tub. It actually has measurements on the inside, which is nice, and a little pour spout, but the directions I'm following for the soap I'm gonna make, they said you need like a wide container for mixing your stuff, and we do a lot of arts and crafts, so I figure we actually have a couple tubs kind of like this, but they're a lot flimsier. This is like a really nice strong one, but we use this kind of stuff all the time, whether it's like dyeing stuff or you just want like a splash guard for whatever you're doing. Like this definitely will come in handy for more than just soap making. Then from that second Goodwill, I ended up just getting this shirt, which I really loved the color of this. It's just a plain button-up shirt. Oh, and if you've watched any of my other videos, I always talk about how I never know if it's button up or button down. I finally looked it up. It's a button up unless it has buttons on the collar, which this does not, that you can button down. So that's what I learned. Maybe that can be the thing you've learned for today. This is just Cabela's soft canvas trail. It's older. I don't know if it counts as vintage, but I mean, it's just a shirt. I can't believe I found these. Like I said in the car, I turned the camera off, and like this was something I just added to my list of things I wanted to look for, like probably the most recent item, and I never expected to find them. They are vintage, I think. The tag looks kind of vintagey. I was really happy with how these fit, and I like the color, and like just, maybe I'll have to style the, oh, this shirt has elbow pads. I'm a sucker for elbow pads. How exciting. Okay. But like, hello, I'm on a safari. I'm more excited about that than I need to be. One thing I couldn't believe I forgot to mention when I was like listing the things I'm looking for is these like Edwardian blouses that have been popular for a while. I like that the ruffly stuff is on the back too. And this one is like, it has that vibe, and I love the stripes. I'm interested in that sort of like menswear inspired Industrial Revolution era kind of fashion right now. So the stripes on this kind of gives me that, like, if I was a train conductor, like that kind of a feel. The fabric of this is not, it doesn't feel bad, but it's just, it's that like, I'm gonna pretend like I'm a silk blouse, but I'm definitely not kind of a thing. But I think this will look so cute either with a skirt or with jeans. And I was really surprised that it fit me because it's a small, but just that I actually found one. Then the last thing I got was this crazy skirt. It was $4.99, and I did notice that there's not a hole for a button, so I guess it was just like a snap, but it's like missing an enclosure thing here, but that's, I could just stick a button on that really easy. But I saw this skirt and I was like, that is so weird, but like the more I looked at it and the more I wore it in the dressing room, like I'm super into it. Like, it's so unique, and it's like the fact that it's like black and white and red, but then also rainbow. Okay, so I'm getting ready to film try-on clips, and I have a couple of things I got from Depop recently that I thought I would just throw in here. I actually went back to the thrift store the other day, and I got one more thing that I will show as well, and I just realized this. Okay, so I went back to the thrift store the other day. The coloring's a little weird in here, but I got this really nice like olive green button-up shirt from Banana Republic for $5.99. This was from Goodwill also. I actually have plans to kind of upcycle and like DIY a different kind of shirt with that, so I'm really excited about that. This has already been featured in my back to school fashion video, but I got this amazing like graphic vest. It's a little bit big. I need to take it in just a smidge. I do like an oversized vest, but it's just like a little saggy in the armpits. So I have plans to just take it in just a smidge. But this is like my early 90s. Well, it's just my early 90s dream, but my early 90s teacher dream come true. So that one was like, it was one of those things where I bought it and I was like, am I crazy or is it amazing? And I vote amazing. Then I got these actually in a bundle, which was really cool. I never really wanted anything enough to do bundles on people's Depop, but I got this really cute cropped shirt. You could wear it like a vest. Oh, this, the vest I want to say was like 20 bucks. This was really cool. I actually got both of these for $20, which was really awesome, like together. And then also in that bundle, I happened to look, and that seller also has this super cute vintage bechamel, just like white and red polka dot sweater. I love the little like extra red stripe around the neck and the sleeve. It's kind of hard to tell in here. There's a couple of like a little bit of like yellow age spots, but I couldn't see them in the photos, so I think they're really not that noticeable. And then the last thing I got, if you have not seen my vintage Minnie Mouse collection video, or if you haven't seen any of my other thrift videos, I'm obsessed with like 80s, 90s, Jerry Lee, Sherry's Best era Minnie Mouse. And my most recent decision is that I want to get some sort of Minnie Mouse item from all the states I've lived in. So I don't have anything for Texas yet, but I got a t-shirt from Indiana, and I'm actually from Missouri, and specifically St. Louis. So I found this really cool, like, magenta pink sweatshirt that says St. Louis, and Minnie has like a cool outfit. I'm really interested in the more, I don't know if they're necessarily rare, but the ones where she's not wearing like the typical polka dot dress. And so this was also an outfit that I don't have her in, because I have a few where she's kind of in the same outfit. Alright, well, that was definitely a lot of fun. I was very nervous still about filming in the store, and especially because it was more crowded, but I'm hoping I got some good enough footage for you. I really hope you enjoyed this one. If you did and you want to see more from me, feel free to subscribe. I post 2 to 3 videos a month. Thank you so much for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.